Alright, and this video is by special request. Somebody asked me to go over this, and it was actually pretty beneficial because I was able to get all my stuff organized on this. And this is going to be about Battle Beasts. Now, Battle Beasts was made in 1987, and it was published here in the United States by Hasbro, and it was originally published in or manufactured in Japan by Takara. So if you were in the United States, which most of us were, this is the packaging that you got, and you get two figures on here, and their little arms will be up like this. They'd be sitting up, and they'd have their weapons with them. So it'd always be sold in a 2-pack, and this is what the front of the box looks like. It just says Battle Beasts, and it's got some of the guys here. And then this is the back, and they use like a rock, paper, scissors type of battle scenario. And it's fire, water, and wood or earth, And you would rub these little things, and they would reveal like what your faction was on your character. Now this is the lion dude. I forgot his name, but he's number 1. I don't have number 1, so I'm just going to show you that that's number 1, and then you've got a list of some of the other characters, not all of them, but some of the other Battle Beasts. And these were actually linked with Transformers for some odd reason. They were in the Transformers multiverse universe, whatever. But that never really came to anything, so won't go any further into detail on that. So the first two guys I'm going to show you here are my Takara ones from that Japan. These are the original packaging. Now they're not super they are. This one's complete. This one's not. This box is in one of these boxes in a little rougher shape. This box is a little rougher shape than this one, but their bones have been opened. These were a Christmas gift, so I'm not really nitpicking on them. It's not like I'm taking these to the grader or anything, but this is what the back of the box looks like. And the sides, they're all pretty much the same. They weren't like, you can actually see here that they got Transformers on the side of the box. So we'll just open this guy up real quick. I'm gonna gently open this up, and I'm gonna see who this is. And this is a bat. Let's see what it says on the only thing here. Blitzkrieg Bat, number 12 in the rotation. And he's got some nice detailing on his wings. Now this right here is the thing that you would rub. These don't work anymore. I've tried several of them. They don't work no more. But like if you're quote unquote collecting these things, like with rub is like a thing, right? So if I move his arm up, his wing does not go up with him. So here's what the back of him looks like. This guy's got a green hook on his left hand, and he does have his rub, but he does not have his weapon. So he's quote unquote incomplete. Now I was shocked when I was going through these guys. I had gotten an eBay lot listing of a bunch of weapons, and that was a couple years ago. It was pre-COVID, and I was shocked at how many of these guys that I have that have their original weapons. I'm going to show you like a couple of proxy weapons that you can use on these guys. But I was like, holy cow, I've got almost all of these guys have their correct weapons, which is tough to do now. I tried looking on eBay for the last couple guys that I don't have their original weapon. It's like, oh, well, man, I just get one on eBay. $35 for just the weapon? Like a cheap one? No, thank you. And then like these guys have gone way up in price. I mean, like minimum, if they still have both their arms, these guys are like, $30 to start, and they go up from there. So I'm glad I collected these guys when I did, because I ain't getting them now. There's just no way. So this is my Takara bird here. He also has wings, miraculously enough. Oh, okay, so this arm goes up, the wings stay down. This guy is called Colonel Bird, and he's number 4. They have number, and this is what his weapon looks like right here. And this is his back. His legs are kind of bent forward. I think that's just to keep him up because of his wings. You know, he can stand, but his legs are in an awkward position. But this is what he looks like with his correct weapon. So the rest of these guys are all Hasbro guys, and I'm gonna go through them in numerical order, not alphabetical order. So just so it's lore accurate or whatever. Like when you go on some of these websites, like the website I used to identify these dudes was went alphabetically. And so, but I'm going to go by number. So now I don't have number 1, which is the lion. But I do have number 2. Here's number 2. And his name is Deerstalker. And he has his correct weapon in here. And I'll go ahead and pull him out. Now, I've had him in a previous video, I believe, because he's got some stuff going on, some issues. Ah! He's not coming out of here correctly. Come on. Oh, I got twisted. Alright, so here is the Deerstalker, and I have a little gem right here, which is, like he did not have his rub, so I put this little gem sticker right here to make it look like it's not just a blank square. He has a drill hand and some antlers. And this is what the back of him looks like. It actually says 1987 on him. And then this is what his weapon looks like right here. It's hard to get this stuff like centered up. And this, I believe, is one of the cooler weapons in the whole series. I've gone through most of these weapons, and this is probably my favorite. It's kind of like a edged wing, almost like a reverse batleth kind of deal. And I wish they made more weapons like this for this series, but they didn't. I mean, I wish they would bring this series back. These guys gotta be pretty doggone cheap to manufacture. Maybe not necessarily Ultimate Muscle cheap to make, but this seems like a true win. I think my kid would like seriously thoroughly enjoy these once he got old enough. But that is Deerstalker. Next, is number 3. This is Ferocious Tiger, and he has his correct weapon, and he's number 3. Pull him out and take a look at him here. I almost didn't think I had this weapon, and I was gonna proxy it in, but it's like a double spiked club of some sort, and he has his rub, but it's kind of broken here. But he has like this little missile launcher on the side and brown armor. And he is a Ferocious Tigre. Put him back in. And put his weapon back in. And I'm going to go get some glasses real quick. Here, let me put Colonel Byrd right here for energy. Because it's video. Hang on. These are glasses. I can't see shit. Alright, so we got another Colonel Byrd here. And he does not have his correct weapon, but that's okay. So what I did was I proxied in a toothpick spear. So this is a toothpick, and it's in spear shape. And you can get these on Amazon. You can get 100 of them for $3. So I would highly recommend you get those. Like, they work for G.I. Joe and Star Wars and any kind of generic gauged action figure of this kind of size. So they also got those sword toothpicks, which you'll probably see a couple of those in here eventually. We're going to skip to number 9 because I don't have a complete collection. If you do, I mean, that's good on you because these things ain't cheap. So this is Rocky Rhino number 9. He has his correct weapon. And we're going to take a look here. And For some reason, he has a gem stuck to him. Yeah, let's get that off of there. That's a yellow gem. He has his rub, so I'm going to leave this gem off to the side because he does have his correct rub. And he's got some buttons on here, and his head does not turn. I don't think any of the heads turn. He's got like a mace, a spiked mace for an arm right there. And this is his weapon. It's kind of a spacey looking axe. They did a really good job on these weapons. They look great. They fit in their arms really well. You know, I just don't know why they don't make stuff like this anymore. This stuff is awesome. It's, you know, it's cheap thrills and lots of them. At least they were cheap when we were kids. You know, I mean, there's lots of imagination and play value that goes in with these guys. But that is Rocky Rhino. Who's next? Number 15 is Gruesome Gator. He has his correct axe in his number 15. Let's get this guy out and see what he looks like. And he's got this white, I don't know why they did white skin with green armor. I would have done green skin with white armor maybe. But he has his correct rub, and this one you can actually see it's wood. I don't know why that is. But it does have wood on there. He's got some scales and some claws. He's got some vents on his armor and red eyes. And this one has a little tail sticking out, which makes it hard to fit him in the bag because he kind of sticks out away from the bag. And he too has this like special weapon, axe. It's kind of golden, and it's just gonna squish into his hand like that. Woo! Hiya! 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 And that is Gruesome Gator, number 15. Let's see if I can squish him in the bag. This is where the tail. There we go. Pop him back in. Who's next? Number 18. Rubberneck Giraffe. This is... He's got a sword. It does not say correct on there, so I'm assuming that it's not. Number 18. This is not my favorite guy in the world, but he's... okay. So this is his toothpick sword, which I have purchased off of eBay or Amazon years ago. And you can pick these up. You can pick 100 of these bad boys up for under $5 on Amazon. Don't go to eBay, because eBay nowadays, these suckers are way too expensive. Amazon got these all day. And his left arm here is like in a claw position, so he can't carry a weapon in that arm. He's missing his rub, and his armor is kind of moldy, mushy. He's in this yellow with red eyes. He's got stuff going down his big old neck, and somebody chopped his tail off here. Like, I gave him this extra long sword because he's like kind of extra tall. So, hiya. Hiya. Extra tall. Because it's an extra long sword. And you can take a pair of fingernail clippers and you can clip these swords down to make them shorter. You can also clip this handguard off to make it look more like a different type of sword, if you'd like. So these swords are pretty modifiable to an extent, so you can get the right look that you want. But they do work pretty good with these guys. Who's next? We got War Weasel with Spider Axe. So there is a web slinger spider who's number 27. And I just put his axe with this guy just because I had an extra one. And it's the one that most looks similar to War Weasel's original weapon, because I believe he has an axe. And this guy's pretty cool. He's got some green accents on his blue armor. He has his rub, and these green accents are all over. This armor looks pretty good. He's got like a gas mask on with green eyes. He has a gun weapon on his left arm, which is typical. You know, they did the same thing with Star Wars dudes. It's like they usually only had like their right arm could hold something, their left hand was like, you know, like this or like this. They didn't do it like this. They did it like this. So you couldn't put anything in there. It's a little annoying because it's like, oh, I guess it's for righty tighties only, you know. And then here's this weapon that he has. Hiya! Hiya! And that is War Weasel. And we're going to put him back in his little Ziploc sarcophagus for probably another decade or so. Or and let's see who's next. War Weasel. Next we have, this is Bloodthirsty Bison, number 25. It is just his weapon, and this is what his weapon looks like. I don't have the actual dude, but when I do, if I get the dude, I have his little plastic sarcophagus ready to go. So we'll set that to the side. I'm going to skip ahead, and the same thing I can say for Krusty Krab. This is his claw, number 28. And that's what Krusty Krab's little weapon looks like. It's a little claw. And his little plastic sarcophagus is ready for when I get a Krusty Krab. I'm going to go back. This is Web Slinger Spider. And he's number 27. And he has his correct axe, which is the same axe you just saw on the Badger. This dude's pretty crazy. He's pretty wild. He's got a lot going on. This is one of my favorites as well. He's got red eyes, a red mouth, yellow fangs, and he's gray with purple armor. And then when you move him, one of his 8 legs moves with it, but this top one does not. So this guy is probably one of the best. He's one of my favorites. He's pretty creepy too. So, what is his name? Web Slinger? Yeah, Web Slinger Spider. Number 27. There's a side view. So, yeah, that one's pretty creepy cool. Definitely pushing the boundaries of what these guys look like. Like, there's a lot of them in here. Like, when you see that, like, skipping a bunch of numbers, it's either A, I couldn't find them, or B, they're super lame. Like, they got some really, really lame ones in here, like a flamingo and the dog. Now, I don't get all bent out of shape if I'm naming one of your favorites, but if one of your favorites is the dog or the flamingo, I mean, that's wonderful, you know. Here's Icky Iguana, number 29. I don't know why I didn't give this guy a weapon, but I can. Oh, you know what? I think it was a trident, and I didn't have any proxy tridents. He's missing his rub. He does have some red accents on this orange armor. This guy's molding is very crisp. Very crisp. It's not muddy. It's not moldy. You can see all of his fins, all these little suckers or whatever. This guy does have a great sculpt. And that's number 29. Icky Iguana. Let's see if I can give him a weapon here. Let me dig in my weapon and little bag of goodies. Let's see what I want to give him here. I got some G.I. Joe weapons in here, and like I said, some toothpicks and stuff. There's a brown club. I don't know if he looks good with that. You know what? I think the best one is going to be this G.I. Joe Ninja sword. It's got some detail on it. So, to match the detail on this guy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to toss that sword in with this guy. And then we'll probably get him... You know what, didn't I just have a yellow gem? Can I stick it on it? Where'd that yellow gem go? Anyway, I'll put a gem on him later. Probably a yellow one. Who's next? We got quite a bit to go. I may break this off into a separate video, but this is Jaded Jaguar with red armor and correct weapon, number 31. Now this guy came with 2 different color armors. He came in red and blue. And the red guy, I just looked these dudes up, is like $65, which I was like, wow, he must be the rare one. No, the blue one's the rare one, and he's like $2,000. So I'm happy to have him. He's pretty cool. He's got his rub. He's got some black guns on the side. He's got a scowling face. And this is what he looks like on the back. He's got this golden spear thing. And we'll put that on. He's pretty cool. He's garnet and gold. You know, I'm in Florida State territory, so this guy looks very cool for the region I live in. And that is, who's this guy? Jaded Jag, number 31. So, yeah, I think this is the only dude that has 2 different color armors. And I don't know why that is. I think it may have been like one of them was a promotion, or one of them came in a vehicle, which is what I would bet is like this dude was a vehicle driver or something to that effect. Next guy is we have Wolfgang Walrus, and he has the octopus's spear, number 37. I don't have the octopus, but I do have his spear, and he's aquatic themed, so that's what he got. Now this guy didn't have a rub, so he got a blue gem, and he has like a flipper on his left hand. He's got some big old white tusks with orange accents, and also some whites. This is one of the rare guys that has like more than 2 colors. He has 1, 2, 3 separate colors. This is, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 separate colors. It's amazing what they can do with so little. Now this one says Hasbro on one end and Takara on the other foot. Usually these don't have stamps on them, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But here is his spear that he is borrowing from the octopus. You know, this is a video that I'm doing by request. If you guys have any requests, you know, put it in the comments, and I'll do my best to make any other videos. I'm going to cut this one short just because there's a bunch of these. I know it gets, like, trying to chew them all at one time is a lot. So I'm going to break this up, and I'll see you guys in the part 2.